All right, guys, this is 2-point perspective, how to draw a house, page number 5 in your packet. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, this says step by step, but I'm going to show you. Horizon line is above the center, so I'm just sort of going to guesstimate about 1/3 from the top and create horizon line. And I'm going to go ahead and start on the edge of the room. With 2-point perspective, it's always good to start with edge. So I'm just going to estimate as to where I'm going to have the house edge and go ahead and create a solid line. I'm going to go ahead and connect each corner, to both vanishing points. This is a guideline, so I'm going to draw it very lightly. And once I figure out the end of each house, I'm going to bold it later. Now, let's go ahead and work on this section of the house. We see the third line. This is the wide section of the house. I'm going to go ahead and make a parallel line. I'm going to make this pretty bold. And I'm going to go ahead and finish the floor line here and the ceiling, roof, starting edge. All right, let's go ahead and start on this section of the house. I'm sort of thinking this is the wide section of it, so this is going to be a little bit narrow. So I'm going to go ahead and sort of guesstimate where it should be and create a parallel line. Now, when you draw a house, we try to create, I'm going to bold this, but do not draw this, guys. When we try to draw a house, we try to put the highest point of the roof right in the center. But because this box is now a parallelogram, or a trapezoid actually, we need to find the center not by cutting in half, but by finding an X and bringing it up, and your center line has shifted because the rectangle has changed. So I'm going to go ahead and create a guideline here, an X that's going to define center point, and I'm going to go ahead and create a guideline that goes up. Now I'm going to sort of guesstimate how high this roof line should be, and with that I'm going to go ahead and connect to each edge. So that's the roof line. I'm going to go ahead and connect that point to vanishing point and then create a parallel line to the edge. And that sort of creates the roof line of your house or a barn, whatever you guys decide to call this. Well, now let's go ahead and draw the door. We know this is a center, so most likely we'll draw a window and the door right there. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and start with the edge, of course. Find this point and connect to vanishing point right there. And we're going to go ahead and bring it down. Make sure it's perpendicular line once again. And that sort of gives us pretty good line. Oh, I didn't line it up. There we go. There we go. That's the door for this house. Let's go ahead and work on the window. It seems like it's aligned here, so I'm going to go ahead and create a guideline that goes up, and create top and the bottom by following orthogonal lines. And I think we are pretty good with that. So I'm going to go ahead and outline and bold it. And erased all the guidelines for that. Now, there we have it. Now we have this long window here on this side. Create an edge here, somewhere here, and create that edge. And I'm going to go ahead and connect to the vanishing point, and create perpendicular line. And we are done. A house.